Skylines. We are playing Descent to Avernus, episode 30. We have. Do you prefer Dungeon Master or Game Master?
Yes.
Okay. Storyteller.
Your almighty Lord and all-powerful being.
Yeah. Daft.
Yeah.
We also have Medrus.
Ready?
And joining us tonight for the first time is Ryan. Hello. Fantastic. And I am Shillianth. So yeah, let's get to it.
That's right. Okay. So last week you were in your great infernal war machine, having spoken to the great wizard who has sent you to find a wizard of no renown who will guide you or hopefully point you on your next leg of the journey. He's informed you that he is that way, and that was the way that you were heading. So you kind of, you're all back in your war machine. You're rattling across the plain. Again, a big part of dust coming up behind you. And you see ahead of you, after you're traveling for a few hours, and you see ahead of you there is a peninsula kind of rising up out of the ground. This kind of goes up to this kind of big slope, and you can see at the top of this slope, there seems to be maybe a large set of standing stones. A bit too far from where you are now to see any real detail, but that is what is ahead of you.
Okay. Can we see anyone, or is it just land still at this point?
Okay. Well, you continue to drive closer, and as you drive closer, you can see there's at least, it looks like there's two creatures up on the top of this sort of well, it kind of goes up to like an outcropping. There's two creatures and this large, one big, large kind of shiny obelisk, kind of big flat stone at the top. And these two creatures appear to be looking intently, kind of around the area and what kind of moving around. They haven't really noticed you at this stage, even though you're in a giant war machine. Or they don't appear to have noticed you.
Looks like a good vantage point, maybe, from up there. Take stock of our surroundings.
Yeah. So
maybe we can
pretty much.
Yeah,
You're in a like this kind of wide open plain, and yeah, this is the only high point for miles around.
I guess keep heading towards it.
Okay. You arrive at the bottom, kind of the bottom of the slope, as Zircon kind of pulls up the war machine to a grinding halt. Bit of a kind of a handbrakey turn there.
What's it? Walking path up?
You and sneezes. Oh, I'm not feeling very well, he says, and he goes and has a lie down.
Poor little man.
Okay.
So it looks like there's a path leading up towards the top or something?
Yes, there's a path leading up towards the top.
Fancy walk?
Certainly.
Lulu flaps her little ears and flaps along beside you.
I get the handbag, throw it over my shoulder.
Yeah,
please.
Doofus comes out holding his abyssal chicken. Walk.
Bloody chicken. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you mean dingus?
Dingus, yeah. Sorry. I know it was something with us.
You know, it makes sense that he doesn't know his own name.
Well, that's true. You call him what you like. He seems to answer.
With Fluffy. Okay, so I guess Snack will sort of position herself behind Chef so that he starts walking up first. Because she's a little scared at the moment.
Okay. So, you're good, like, maybe 50, 60 feet away, and you can see ahead of you on the top, there's this kind of a giant slab of ice is kind of wedged. It's just like standing at the top, and kind of moving around it. You can now clearly see the two figures, which look like. What do they look like, Ion?
So you see two figures. One of them is a very weasel-esque mechanical creature. It's sort of long body, tiny feet, long tail, sort of pointy features. And walking with it is
Is it mechanical?
it is a mechanical weasel.
Neat.
And walking with it, you see a very short figure, maybe only about 3 feet tall. He has what looks like pretty solid armor from the waist up, but as you get closer, you notice that it's just made up from bits of scrap that have been stuck together. And he has these two really narrow, sort of measly legs sticking out the bottom, and they're all black and scaly. And he has these goggles on, which make his yellow eyes look huge and sort of bulbous, and a little snout and some very sharp teeth.
Oh my, hello there.
He ignores you and he continues to walk around, sort of staring at the ground.
Oh.
And
Are you looking for your goggles?
And he picks up a small stone and he kind of looks at it, and he peers at it and he rubs it on his chest and he looks at Kakia and he throws it over his shoulder and keeps walking. And then he turns and in shock, his eyes bulge again and he kind of stares at you.
Hi.
Da.
Have you lost something?
I am trying to find something.
So you lost something?
Oh, I have not lost, but I have not found yet either.
Ah.
You are friends, yes?
Yes, of course.
What you trying to find?
Oh, tis scrap. I make I make things. I look for metal to make things.
Wonderful.
I am Eruditus Doctus, but you may call me Doc.
Ooh. Charmed, I'm sure. My name's Snubbub Shgar Morbash. You can call me Snack. She's like,
Snack, yes?
yes. The author, maybe you've heard of me?
I do not recall.
I've written Sirens of Fire, Taste of the Apocalypse, Idiot's Guide to the Loot, Woman with Honor, and Baldur's Gate best-selling book, The Sounds of My Friends. She's like a 6'2", slender orc woman with like this short black hair, bright red lipstick. She has like dark colored eye or golden eyes, pastel green skin, a jacket on with like a tube top, A-line skirt, high heel shoes, completely not adventure worthy at all. She's got this handbag on her that has metal spikes on it. Can you see the tattoo? I don't remember.
Only if you're showing it.
Okay, so
If you got short sleeves, then yeah.
her sleeves are kind of 3/4 length. You'd see the tip of a marking from Garguth that she's like trying to hide by like pulling her sleeves up. Like she's wearing a jacket in hell. It's not very smart. Yeah, so she like bends down to like greet you, trying to be overly nice because she's recently been in trouble.
So Doc will reach out to shake your hand, and he has these sort of spiny little fingers and tiny wee claws at the end. And those are not science books, no? It is fiction.
Fiction, cooking books, music books. I like to branch
Fiction,
out.
yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Doc only reads science books.
Ooh. I haven't tried writing a science book.
Best you do not try.
Fantastic.
Intriguing.
Yes, you was intriguing too.
Yes. Chef, I go by. Chef is kind of pale and rakish. He's got sort of short, scruffy black hair. Partially visible underneath what's clearly a black chef's hat. And he's dressed in, well, sort of modelled like somebody who'd work in the kitchen, but this more leather kind of armor. The glowing red eyes, he's got kind of sharp teeth when he smiles. You notice he's got 6 fingers on each hand. It's a weird slight echo to his voice when he talks. He looks kind of like the kind of person who'll sell you questionable meats on a stick from a darkened alley. So, what kind of science you do?
A bit of this, bit of that. You two do not look like you're from this neighborhood.
Not this time.
No, we just happened to be in Alturial when it got scooped.
The city.
Mm.
Yeah, the big floaty thing.
I was at a book signing and then suddenly I'm in hell. It's been a lot.
It's not the ideal.
Yes, you adventurers, you come down to Avernus and you think it's all fluffy bunnies and teddy bears.
Haven't seen any of those. Have you?
Many. But the type that you will see and then you will pray for death.
Oh,
Again? Fair enough.
Only once.
Perhaps you can help us, Doc. We're looking for Costachichi?
I do not know. Doc has been lost for a long time in Avernus.
How long you been here?
Oh, I do not know how long.
Yes.
Has been a long time.
Wait, you came here by choice?
Not so much by choice. Was sent to see Kagoroth.
Who's that?
It is big devil. Pit fiend, you might say.
Oh,
Have you seen?
At that, Chef freezes and kind of looks sideways at you.
why were you after a pit fiend?
'Twas not after a pit fiend. Well, was sent to see. Business.
Well, if you don't mind, what was your business?
Maybe is tale for another time.
You wish to do business with a pit fiend?
I see you have done business with pit fiend. And he will stare at the tattoo that's just poking out at the bottom of the armor.
Oh. His hands on her hips trying to hide it. You must be talking about Shieldy. He is a pit fiend. Zircon is trying to reform him, and he has helped us on our travels so far. She hides her hand behind her back.
Tis merely a deal with the devil.
Correct.
A small golden elephant flies up to you and starts sniffing you.
So Doc will kind of look at the elephant and just kind of swat it away a little bit.
I'll be gentle.
Lulu? This is
I,
Doc. He's looking for something.
as you like shoo her away, she just looked at you like, over her shoulder and just flushes off and sniffs the butt of your weasel.
And I'm sure the weasel will in turn to sniff her butt, even though he doesn't actually have a nose.
Yeah. And then they start going around in circles.
It's my friend Boris.
Boris. Looks friendly.
Is that your weasel friend?
It is Boris.
Boris.
What kind of creature is he?
He is how you say automaton.
Oh, fantastic. I've never seen one of those.
Tis my specialty. Doc can make.
Really?
Aye, Doc made.
What does he do?
He saves me from walking.
Maybe I need one of those.
Makes sense.
Uh,
So what's this place here? Why are you looking for something here? So why here?
No reason. Just always walking, looking for scrap.
we've got the vehicle down the road. Might find some scrap on there if you'd like to come with us.
Oh, very much.
Well, to be fair, we'll probably make some scrap at some point.
True.
Doc likes you.
Just to let you know, we are trying to unscoop El Turiel. Trying to get out of hell.
Perhaps we can make a deal. I help you with Elturel, and you help me find Kagoroth.
Perhaps if we come across him. What's your business with him?
How many pit fiends are there?
Who are you asking?
Just to Avernus, I guess. Because how many are going to be part of that story? Oh.
Because Gargooth's a pit fiend as well, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's not going to go well.
And Elturia was scooped by a pit fiend.
No.
Oh? Or somebody working for a pit fiend?
Zariel is not a pit fiend.
Oh
Not yet.
boy.
But I'm sure she's ambitious. I don't know. It's a strange place.
Just question randomly, does Khadgarth have the same
Kolgoroth.
Korgoroth?
Kagoroth.
Kargoroth. Sorry, not really good with names.
It's the accent.
How do they feel about Shieldy?
I do not know. I have never met Kagoroth.
Okay, well, I guess we need to keep going this way to find a mage. Are you a mage?
No, I make things. I am not a magic person.
Okay, just thought I'd check. Because we were told by,
a mage.
A big mage to look for a lesser mage, to help us find a hammer. That'll help break chains, or an orb.
Doc has hammer. He reaches down and he pulls off his belt 2 hammers. One very, very tiny sort of tinker's hammer and a slightly larger war hammer.
This was a frost giant's hammer, to break the orb up there.
Oh, okay. And he puts his hammers back on his belt again.
Okay. So I guess let's all go back to the vehicle and introduce you to the others.
Ah, there are more?
Yes. There's a few.
Oh, so is Dingus with us?
Yeah.
You as you look at that, you see Dingus has joined the little circle of butt sniffing.
Boris, stop sniffing that devil.
That beady fellow, that's Dingus. It seemed a good idea to try to get him as a guide.
Dingus guide.
Is
Yes,
Dingus devil or demon?
he's devil. Bearded devil.
Like, I guess let's add to the butt circle. An imp flies out of the handbag and joins
so
them.
far, he had shown us his chicken called Fluffy, and that's
Fluffy!
Boris, stop sniffing the devil. Come. Boris, you don't know where it's been.
It's a fair point.
He pulls out Fluffy the chicken, and the chicken joins now the circle.
Boris, I said stop.
Oh God.
You have broken Boris.
They all sit down in a circle.
Okay. Come on, everybody, let's go. I'm sure Zircon's waiting.
And not Alan.
And not Alan.
I have met Alan.
No, this is not Alan.
And as you say, not Alan. You look down and not Alan's right there. Yes, boss.
It's Alan.
Not Alan.
This is not Alan.
If you are not Alan, who are you?
He's
not
not
Alan.
Alan.
I say, if you are not Alan, who are you?
Not Alan.
Then who are you?
Not Alan.
Who?
Who are you?
I am Doc.
You're funny. I'm not Alan.
I know.
Yes. Doc,
So who are you?
his
Yes,
name
Doc.
is
Not
he's
Alan.
not
Oh. I have had enough.
Gets a bit that way.
It makes sense here. At least as much sense as can be made of here, I think. Oh, can we see any other landmarks from this pinnacle?
Everything as you look around, everything in the distance seems just kind of hazy. But as you look around this large stone, you can see that there are several kind of holes in it.
Is it like a big skull?
No, it's not a skull. It's like a big standing stone with holes
Ooh.
poked through it.
Okay.
Look.
Is it?
Oh, wait. Can you see through the holes, or is it more like an indentation?
I don't know. Are you looking?
Yes.
You look through the hole, and as you look through the hole, you can see quite clearly a set of standing stones with a large stone in the middle, and this kind of robed figure seems to be kind of dancing away with his arms and kind of going round and round in circles around it.
Kind of like a mage?
Kind of like a mage.
Bring call Snack over to have a look.
Mm?
Look through this hole. Tell me what you see. Because I see a mage
Where are they?
at another standing stone.
Oh, okay. Well, let's head that way.
I reckon these are some kind of observation posts.
Ooh. Why is this one focused on the mage?
Well, this hole is. Because he's just at the next one.
What's the mage doing? Are they looking at us?
He was dancing around.
Can they see us?
Made you stuff? Probably.
It's waving.
If they look through the hole, probably.
Try calling out to him.
Hello there. Could call through the hole.
You can't see anything for miles around as you just look around normally.
Yeah, but I call through the hole.
Okay.
See
Start
if
shouting at the rock.
is there any change in what he's doing, or?
Nope.
Okay. Well, either you can't communicate through these, or I don't know how to.
Maybe he's deaf. Try wave your hand.
Snack just starts like really vigorously waving her hand.
At the rock. The rock does not
Yeah.
wave back.
This is great. Like jumping up and down. Hello?
Try cast a spell to the rock.
Oh, okay.
I got mage hand. I could try and force it through and see if it can tap him with it. Is that?
Is that what you're trying?
Yeah, I can do it at will. So why the heck not?
Sure. You cast mage hand, or what? You're kind of pushing the hand through the hole in the rock.
Yep.
Okay, all right. You push the hand through the hole in the rock. It comes out the other side.
So not where he is. Okay.
Oh, it comes out exactly where the other hole is, which is on the other side of the rock.
Yep, fair enough. Not that.
Boris, get a load of these two. Talking to the rock. Wave at the rock. Put hand through the rock.
I love it.
Are you unfamiliar with the scientific method, sir?
I am very familiar with science.
So what are we attempting to do here?
You're playing with a rock.
Did you look through this hole? Wait, have you been here not this time and not done that?
Hello?
Is there metal in the hole?
I can see it to another observation stone thing far away through this.
Do you see a pit fiend?
I see what looks like a mage.
Then Doc is not interested.
Hello, mage? Completely missing the cues going on behind her. That it's not working.
So wait, do you have any
Just
idea what a
tapping the rock.
pit fiend? Or are you just looking, hoping?
Sorry, you talked to Doc?
Yes, Doc. You're looking for a pit fiend. Do you actually know where to find them, or are you just trying to find them?
If Doc knew where to find pit fiend, he would have found pit fiend long ago. But Doc is lost. Maybe.
Well, you can still know where they are and still be lost.
How does one get lost and know where they are?
Well, you could know where the pit fiend is, but not where you are, if you're lost.
True.
Because we know where we have to get to, but we don't necessarily know. We don't know where we are in comparison to. We know we can get there from here by going.
Then we have something in common. We is all lost.
We're about as lost or found as any in Avernus can be.
Avernus is a funny place.
Yes. An ample room for exploring. Well, so the direction of this next stone is that the direction we're heading?
All right.
Or is this a direction?
It's that way.
Well, you've seen it, so you have a fairly good idea that it's that way.
Seems that way is the way to go then.
That way. Love it.
Huh?
Wait, are there any other holes in this rock or just that one?
Yeah, several.
Can I look through some others?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Mm. look through without expecting and without knowing what I'm looking for.
Okay.
First one.
All right. You look through. One of the holes. Give me a second. And see if I can find it. You see a unicorn.
What?
You look through one of the holes and you see a unicorn.
Oh,
Snack?
yes.
There's a unicorn. What is the unicorn doing?
It seems to be stuck in a circle.
It's stuck.
No.
That's not the direction this go.
We need to find the mage first. As much as I would love to see the unicorn.
Well, there was a mage through this other hole.
Okay. Maybe we speak to the mage and then we follow up the unicorn.
I'll move back to the first hole and try to see the unicorn.
Yeah, you can see the unicorn.
Through the first hole instead of the second hole?
Yep.
I thought it might. Right. I look through the same hole again looking for the mage.
Yeah, you can see the mage.
Right. This is confusing. Okay. So, Snack, I want you to do something with this. I want you to think of something you're looking for, and look through the hole. Tell me what it is, and then look through the hole.
Oh, okay. Snack. Do I have to say what I'm thinking about, or
You have to tell me.
fudge? Okay,
You don't have to tell them. You can just tell me.
She would be thinking about
Something in Avernus.
oh,
No? What are you thinking about when you look through the hole?
her assistant, whose name
that's
I
good.
forget, Annalise or something.
That's a fair
Okay.
point.
You look through the hole and you see a zombie.
Oh, I see a zombie. Why would you want me to look at that?
Wearing her clothes. In fact, as you look, you realise that is Annalise.
I'm gonna have to hire a new assistant. Ugh.
I mean,
7
why?
hells.
What did you see?
I saw my assistant zombified.
She can still carry stuff?
Yes, but she can't make the appointments, organize the bookings, the tour. Ugh.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. But what do you notice about this hole that you looked through? Did you see the same thing you saw before?
No.
No. So it can see to other places. It can see the things you're looking for. If they're here?
Oh! Looks through and tries to see where the, what's his name? Costatici. Tries to see him.
You can see you see a very large, very angry creature tied up with chains.
Oh, he's tied up with chains.
But where he is seems to be a bit blurred. Although you can see him, you don't know where he is.
Oh, idea. She's gonna look for herself. She looks through.
Okay, you see the back of your head.
Turns around.
Wait. wonder what limitations this has.
What's Zircon doing?
He's having a lie down in the truck.
We should probably go back to him.
Can I look through and see if we can see Morningcannon's tower?
You look through, and you recognize the place where you see like the area where you were before, but there's nothing there.
Is there a line still?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So people can have shielding against this. Makes sense. Can we see Zariel through it?
I was just thinking that. I should probably use it to look for something useful.
You look through and you can see this this sort of beautiful creature who's talking. You can see her for a moment. She's talking to what looks like a pit fiend, and they're sort of having a conversation. But after a couple of seconds, she just turns and looks directly at you. At which point you let me just find it. You can give me a savings throw.
What could possibly go wrong? What kind of saving throw can I give?
You can give me. What's she got? You can give me a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'll need it. That's a 9. That's not going to save against anything.
You burst into flames. You can take 22 points of fire damage as you are just immolated.
Oh no!
I mean, it
And,
makes sense, right?
Yeah. As she looked at you with her gaze. And you are blasted back away from the stone.
Yeah, I can't do anything against that. Whoops.
Do you need to be put out?
Yes. Wait, do I have any resistance to that fire?
If you have resistance to fire, you have resistance to it. Yeah.
So what does that do?
11.
Okay.
But you're on fire.
I will try to put myself out.
Okay. You kind of start rolling around on the ground.
Yes.
Yeah. Is anybody helping or just laughing?
Boris, go help. And I'll send the mechanical weasel across to try and stamp him out with its tiny little short legs.
Okay.
Snack will start trying to smack him down with the purse.
Okay. And seeing this, Not Alan runs in and tries to put out the fire with his boots, and Dingus runs in and just starts kind of slapping you as well. So you can have let's give you that much. You can have another 10 points of damage just from like the boots going in, the paws. Dingus isn't being that kind of gentle, and the handbag just hurts as they all just start slapping you. But they do put the fire out.
Yep.
Love it.
Is this a normal problem? He spontaneously combust?
No problem. No problem.
So, I tried looking at Zariel through the hole. She's on fire.
Oh!
It turns out you can do very foolish things with this device.
Oh.
Things
This
can
is
be
not a
shielded.
device for children.
No. Which I have just discovered.
Snacks like gives you this little look like I'm not a child sort of thing, like looks down.
Look, it's not the first time I've done something this stupid. It's not going to be the last.
Doc respects this.
I didn't die. I didn't die from it this time, so it's fine.
It's his first time for everything.
Huh?
Yes, it
Let's go to
Okay.
Zircon.
is there anything useful we could look at through this hole, or through this device? Because it can show us a whole bunch of things. Well,
The orb?
can it really actually? Because I don't know. It's not really showing us direction to any. Well, is it showing the direction of things?
It's not showing direction, but it shows us
It's like a remote viewing thing,
the thing.
which clearly some things, some kind of magic can pass through them somehow. Just trying to find Lulu's friend, and this is what she does to me.
Lulu looks upset.
Oh gosh, imagine if Lily looked through it.
I don't know what would happen. I don't.
Yeah, let's not find out.
I think that'd be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Sometimes you must do experiment to find answer.
I just did.
Okay.
Sometimes Lulu must do experiment to find answer.
Lulu shakes her head.
Fair.
It seems she didn't like being interrupted there.
Maybe this is a sign that we need to go.
Yes. I can introduce you to Zircon. I think he I don't know what's happened with Key. And Chiron. Can introduce you to everyone.
Please keep it warm.
I will be honest, Doc is not good with people.
That's good. We aren't either.
I have been told I'm a little prickly myself.
Snake is normally prickle. You're a snake, right?
No, I'm an orc.
No, your name is Snake.
Snack.
Snake.
Snack.
Snake.
Snack.
Time to go.
I'll see the accent.
Who's?
Okay, I guess we're going back to the war machine.
So
Alright, so the war machine is still there.
Doc will mount up and ride Boris back to the war machine.
Okay. When you arrive back at the war machine, you see, you immediately see the on top of the engine. There's curled up a dragonborn warrior who is kind of just curled up fast asleep on the warm bit of the engine. He briefly opens one eye, looks at you, and says, "Not mother." Goes back to sleep.
Tracks.
Friendly.
He knows what he wants.
You can see inside the war machine, and there appears to be, you can see a human, I think she's human, monk kind of sitting in a meditative pose, completely oblivious to everything that's going on. And a halfling wearing armor talking to a shield. having quite an animated conversation about the virtues of Baranor and why he shouldn't be mean. And he's not having a bar of it. He's trying to get him to repeat the 19 virtues of Baranor, but he keeps getting it wrong.
Zircon's getting it wrong, or the shield's getting it wrong?
The shield's getting it wrong.
I can't imagine Zircon ever getting it wrong.
No, Zircon keeps reciting exactly the same lines, and Shieldy repeats back exactly the same lines with one word different every time.
So is the shield quite clearly visible?
Very clearly visible, yeah.
And the voice can be heard quite audibly?
Yes.
So at the point where Doc hears the voice, he will walk the other direction and find somewhere close to the machine. And he will stick his ear against it and listen to the hum of the engine. Ah, this machine is intriguing.
Roll investigation.
1 second.
Damn.
Okay.
Just casually dumping a 21. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as you listen to the machine, you can hear it's not in tune. You know, it's just slightly. It's running perfectly fine, but to your ear, you can hear the fact that the engine is just not tuned. It's about 5% inefficient.
Ah, who is mechanic?
No, Alan comes up. Yeah.
Ah, you fixed.
Yeah. Say fixed, and he kicks it.
No.
What?
And Doc will pull out his tinker's tools and sort of circle it, listening, and he will begin to try and adjust it so that it's running efficiently.
Okay. As you tune it, the scream of the engine sort of changes. So where it was like screaming, you now hear it saying, "Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! Please stop! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!" And this is it's kind of middle-aged woman's voice.
Much better.
Yeah.
Did you not expect this?
No.
We're feeding it souls!
I prefer screaming to begging.
But they're in less pain?
Am I?
No, you're in hell.
And now I hear begging and it makes me feel uncomfortable, whereas before the scream I could just tune out. Oh, could this day get any worse? Just want to sit down.
Well,
If you would
No, I
prefer,
could-
Doc can tune and get rid of the begging and
Sure,
Mate.
if you want the day to get worse, look at Zariel through the standing stone. Go ahead.
No. Zircon.
Maybe she'll get bored of setting people on fire. I don't know.
is it possible for Doc to tune it a little bit 5% over so that it's just like a mild sobbing instead of the begging?
yes. Yeah. So it's you tune it past the begging into and it's crying like all hope has gone and there is nothing left but despair and pain.
What have I done to deserve this? I just.
He was selling books.
Doctor good, right?
What did any of
Yes,
this do?
it's fantastic. Zircon, this is Doc. Doc, Zircon. And Shieldy.
Zirkon looks at you and said,
You know
"Hey,"
his name?
and Shildy said, yeah, all right.
Lord, we found something interesting, and I did something a little bit stupid, but I get set on fire for it, so I guess that makes sense.
What happened?
So there's this standing stone up there. It's got these holes you can look through. You can decide to look for particular things and see them from a distance.
Yeah.
For a laugh, look at Zariel. She saw back. Yeah.
She'll just starts laughing.
So,
You look a
seemingly
bit cooked.
semi-powerful artifact of some kind in the hands of an idiot.
That's for true.
I don't know. Can you see through things?
What?
Well,
What,
can you
like-
see what's around you? Or you just know what's around you?
Yeah, of course I can see.
Hmm.
I see everything. I am, of course, the Hidden Lord.
Good point.
And you
Yeah.
hear everything.
We should all sit down and have a chat about it. What do you say?
No, I couldn't possibly sit down.
Oh. Again.
Well, you got to be like that then.
I would like to sit.
Well, take it himself. Take a seat.
No, couldn't possibly. Can I please sit down?
Yeah, of course, help yourself.
No, couldn't possibly.
Make up your mind.
Snake, why you no sit?
I just don't feel like it. But I really feel like it.
Well, sit down then.
I couldn't possibly. I just.
This is confusing. Did you forget how?
No, I just. I just don't feel like sitting down. Yes, I do.
Can you lay?
Yes,
You lay down.
I can lay down. I can kneel, but I can't sit.
What? Tell you what, please take a seat.
Oh, I couldn't
Wait,
wait.
possibly. I couldn't possibly.
That's me like you don't want to sit down.
Can we make some kind of weird kneeling chair for you then?
I don't know. I'm gonna go kneel in the corner.
What do you reckon, Doc?
Doc can make chair.
We could make some kind of chair that she's kneeling instead of sitting?
No,
Of
I couldn't
course.
possibly.
But you said you could kneel.
Yes, I can.
you-
Doc make chair for Snake.
Thank you. Okay. So Zircon, we saw a mage through, or the mage through the looking glass thing that's up there.
It was a mage. I have no idea how many mages are in hell.
Oh. Well, with my luck, it's that way.
It's not. But it's both not and is.
Oh, that way. Yeah.
Yes,
So he
that
gets in the driver's seat and he fires up the engine, and you're all momentarily thrown backwards as this thing is now accelerating way faster than what it did previously.
But I don't fall over into a seating position.
No, you don't.
It's far out. The worst.
So there's plenty of scrap on board. Are you making in the journey? Are you making her like a kneeling chair?
Yes, and
Alright.
as I am, I'm going to continuously keep trying to walk behind her and look at her posterior to try and figure out why she can't sit down.
All right. Roll perception. It is a very nice posterior. On the odd occasion, you can actually find it when you're not looking. But you do, so you travel. You sort of travel for what feels like a few hours, and it only takes you like a couple of hours to make this like kneeling chair. And you sort of finish. It's like one of those, the ones where you can kind of kneel forward and kind of sit on it. Yeah.
The ergonomic things.
Yeah, so it's an ergonomic chair.
It belongs in hell.
Am I allowed to sit in it though?
No, kneel in it.
Well, am I allowed to kneel on it?
Doc will, with both hands, sort of usher you towards it.
Oh, thank you. I really do appreciate it, but I couldn't possibly.
I insist.
I couldn't possibly.
But I insist.
Thank you. Listen, I do appreciate the effort. I am currently not able to due to a condition that I am currently experiencing. Perhaps you.
You said kneel. I thought it would be good for you.
I thought so too.
You
But
don't like it?
I love it, and I really appreciate the effort that went into it.
If you like it, you'd sit in it.
I couldn't possibly though.
Doesn't like it.
Shieldy, I like the chair. I would like to be able to sit in the chair, but it turns out
Go on,
it
then.
seems to I couldn't possibly sit in the chair.
That's why you kneel in the chair, not sit in the chair.
I can kneel on the floor. I can't kneel in a chair.
You don't like your chair.
I love the chair. I would love to sit in the chair, but it would appear
Do it.
I can't possibly sit in the chair because it appears it is the chair that is the problem. Not saying that there's anything wrong with the chair. The chair is fine. The chair is perfect. I would love to be able to sit in the chair, but I couldn't possibly sit in the chair.
Don't possibly sit in the chair. Definitely sit in the chair.
Are we there yet?
It's okay. If you don't like chair, then you just say, don't like chair.
Doc, I love the chair. I really do. And I would really love to sit in the chair. But
Then sit in chair.
I couldn't possibly. I don't want to ruin it.
So if you can't possibly, can you definitely?
No, I definitely cannot sit in the chair. It is the chair.
I told you she doesn't like the chair.
I like the chair.
Go on, then, sit in it.
No, I couldn't possibly.
You feeling okay?
Absolutely not. I am feeling a little under the weather. Perhaps I might lay down on the floor just down here. Thank you.
So at this point, can Doc cast a spell?
Sure.
So Doc wants to reach out and touch Snack and cast Identify.
Okay. Are you allowing him to touch you and cast a spell?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do I need to click some stuff to use a spell slot?
No. Just chuck off a spell slot.
Kind of interest to know what you'll find.
You identify Knack as an orc. She is not. Yeah, she is what she seems. You're not gonna. You can't.
So there's no spells
No.
that are currently affecting her.
It's No, it's not a spell. You can sense that something's affecting her through the spell, but you can't. It seems almost bound up with her essence, as it were. So it's not an external. So nobody's like cast Geas or anything, so you can't tell any of those kind of spells. But you can tell that there is. You can almost like see a flow of magic, maybe between her and Shieldy.
Doc understands. And he'll give you a little wink, and he'll turn around and kind of glance at the shield.
She'll pull her sleeves down even more and cover her hands.
If the shield could smirk, it would be smirking.
Surprised he's not straight up laughing.
Just on the inside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Far out. Possibly.
So, Doc, in your travels through Avernus, what do you do for food?
I eat things.
What kind of thing?
It depends.
Because I'm trying to find out as much as possible about what we can eat in a place like this. And what we can do with those things that we can eat. And the things we can't eat.
Doc has had best abyssal chicken.
You hear a little fluffy come from the back of the truck.
Fluffy.
Deep fry, a little bit of salt. Best abyssal chicken.
He's kind of hugging it now tightly. It's okay, Fluffy.
Oh boy.
And as you're discussing that, the truck comes to a halt.
Are we there?
Where is there?
At the bait.
You sort of all poke your heads out, and you can see a 30-foot tall obelisk ringed by 7 smaller standing stones arises from the crest of a hill. A tall man wearing tattered robes strides between the standing stones, gesticulating wildly and screaming curses into the wind.
That tracks.
Is this Hell's version of man screaming in cloud?
So this looks like a fellow saw through the stone?
Yes.
And have we had opportunity to rest at all on the trip over here?
You would have had a short rest.
What does that do?
You can roll hit dice to get your health back.
Yay. How many can I roll?
As many as you have.
Okay. So roll off a thing. Boop. The first one is 7. It's 43. And another one. Bleh. Bleh. 3. 6. And another one. 2. Really? And another one. 7. That's better.
Okay.
So,
Do we know the mage's name?
well, this is the one we're looking for who's a mage of no renown, right?
Yes, but calling someone a mage of no renown is a bit impersonal, don't you think?
Maybe he did not know his name.
Well, I imagine if he has no renown, his name is not known. If we know who he is, then he has renown.
Yes, but if you go up to someone and you say, "Are you the mage of no renown?"
Maybe you ask him what his name is. And if you do not recognize, well, he is the one.
We've never heard of him.
Very well. And just to clarify, what is it we're asking him? Where the hammer is? Where the...
What his name is.
Yeah, yes. What his name is and where Kostatici is.
Because that's here, because he knows where he is.
Okay. Okay.
Because Zariel has the hammer. Yes?
Yes. And we need to get him to help us get the hammer, assuming he will help us get the hammer because, you know...
Well, if
Bad
he wants
guy.
his hammer, then it's a means to an end. Common goal and no loyalty.
Which could be a problem. Okay.
We're in hell. What more of a problem could it be?
You could maybe not sit down in hell. Just walks off.
Or you could get set fire by looking through a hole.
Come on, that was
Or
funny.
maybe you get stuck with these things. And he'll follow you.
I guess we are kind of hellish. Okay.
Okay. Sorry, cat's distracting.
Just a quick question as we're disembarking.
Mhm.
Who's actually got Gargooth at this point?
Zircon has at the moment.
Zircon can't seem to put him down. At least not properly.
Okay.
Because he thinks he puts him down, and then he's holding his still. I think.
Yeah. Because he picked up the shield first. Are we allowed to explain what happened?
Of course.
So, Zircon picked up the shield, and
Very-
then, Snack has taken on Gargooth as a patron without really realizing the consequences or the cost. She
But
was...
you have to explain it in character.
Oh, God. I don't know how.
Zircon picked up the shield. He seems quite attached to it. He says he's putting it down to talk to it or something, and he just stays with it. He's just dedicated to trying to educate the shield in the in the ways of his deity. Which is mind blowing.
And the shield has helped us out a few times, and she, like, rubs her arm.
Yeah, very helpful.
Yes.
Yeah. And as you rub your arm, Doc will just look at you and he'll just give you a bit of a wink.
Because no one else has...
What?
Oh, no one else's characters have picked up that he's the patron, or they haven't said anything to Snack. Yeah. She's just suddenly able to do Eldritch Blast.
How do we know what that is?
I don't know.
She's doing magic.
Yeah.
Everyone's magic. Apparently.
You didn't know what she could or couldn't do before, which is, you know.
To be fair, chef could do some magic, so he assumes that other people could do magic too.
Mm-hmm.
If he can do it, why shouldn't they?
Exactly.
Right? They just do different stuff. He does his own thing. They do their thing.
Yep.
You set people on fire a bit. Hey.
And went from, like, not being able to do much help of anything, because I was hitting them with an axe like my family did, and nothing happened, and I hit them with a handbag a few times, and I did, like, a little bit of, like, a oof to them, and then Shieldy just started helping out when we asked him to, and it's been a lot better since.
Yeah, there was the part where you're just doing hitting people, trying to hit people with the axe. You hit people with the sandbag. Then you decided being vaguely critical of our opponents.
Yeah.
That was the whole phase. Which they seem to take to heart a lot. Sort of.
It's the author's tongue. It
Indeed.
stings.
Doc, it sounds like you would enjoy this.
So I guess by now we would arrive at the the mage.
Yeah, you pull up maybe 30 feet away. You can hear him you can hear him shouting. Bloody hell, just bugger it.
Hello?
He immediately stops ranting and looks over towards you. Ah! Yes! People, yes, hello!
Hello? I'm
Have you
snub.
come to help?
Oh, potentially, yes.
Excellent.
We also think that you might be able to help us, which would be fantastic. I'm Snubbub Shigar Morbash, and you are...
I don't know, I forget.
Oh. How terribly unfortunate.
Yes.
Well, this is part of my entourage. This is Doc, and this is Chef. Zircon, Lulu, not Alan, Dingus, Fluffy, Imp, and Gorgath, or Shieldy.
Did you introduce that to everybody?
Apparently.
Are we meant to introduce that member?
Why not? He's opened doors for us before.
So what's the title?
What is it you need help with, sir?
Hidden.
This obelisk here. I need to solve the riddle of this bloody daddy stone. It is a device of great power that will enhance the powers of all mages all across the realms. But I cannot figure out how to channel it. But perhaps you could help.
Sure.
Certainly. What have you done so far?
Well, I have tried lots of different experiments, but I cannot solve it. I think so far that each of these pillars around here represents the different schools of magic, and but I only have 2 arms, so I cannot touch them all at once. I think perhaps if you will touch them and I cast my chant, we will empower the stone, and it will make the world better. Yes. And I will help you. What do you want?
We're trying to find Kostatishi.
Consistency.
Yes.
Yes.
Frost Giant missing his hammer.
Him. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
In a pit somewhere.
Yes, I'm not sure myself, but I know a man. I definitely know a man who can help you. You help me, I will point you in the right direction.
Okay. Do we have to touch a particular stone?
Just pick one. As long as you are all touching them all, I think we can make this work.
What could go wrong?
You?
Everything.
Yes, we learned that lesson earlier.
Maybe we find out what happens when, you know.
Find out what happens when we screw around. Yes.
Is it possible to do an insight check on what he's saying, or an arcana check on what the stones are?
It's entirely possible to do both.
Okay.
So
Roll insight.
Doc would like to come across and give guidance to Snake. To Snack, while doing the Arcana check and assist.
Okay.
Alright.
Do I need to roll both?
You will need to roll Arcana separately, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So they kind of with the guidance. You passed anyway. Okay. So you examine these standing stones around the outside, and you kind of work your way around them. And yes, each one does appear to be attuned to a specific school of magic. The abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
Any hint as to what they would do? If and when touched?
No. But you can tell that they are I mean the runes on the stones certainly relate to schools of magic. You don't know what will happen.
Okay, and what, like with the insight, trying to find out, like, is there nefarious kind of a thing to this?
You're fairly certain there's a large amount of bullshit in here.
Okay.
You have your doubts,
Yes.
for sure.
So just, sorry, what was you forgot your name? My bad.
That's right, yes. I forgot them.
Why is it you want all the pillars touched?
It is to channel the streams of magic and boost the arcane power of mages across the cosmos. I thought I explained that earlier.
To what end?
To boost the power of mages across the cosmos.
Yes, but, is there a particular spell that you're wanting them to be able to do?
Nope. Just general, I'm just trying to be a nice guy. And empower all mages. Oh, it will benefit me, of course, because I am a wizard of great renown, and it will empower me as well, of course. You know, not just everybody, but it will also boost, all mages across the entire cosmos.
Of course. It's just, this is hell, and I feel as though I have been bitten a few times in hell.
I see. I cannot see any bite marks.
I'm trying to get all the facts before we touch anything. I'm gonna turn around so that my back is to the mage. And face everyone else and be like, trying to signal that we don't touch without more information. Just be like, without letting the mage know.
Cool. Dingus offers you Fluffy.
Oh, thank you, Dingus. Very helpful. Maybe Chef or Doc, you guys could figure something out with what's going on here?
So can Doc squeeze in between them all and just have a really good look at the obelisk that's there?
Or the one in the middle, or the ones on the outside?
The one in the middle. Is there any writing on it? Is there any markings? Is there anything that indicates what it actually does?
There are runes on it. Yeah. You have to roll Arcana.
Easy.
That's what you get for inviting competent people. So she's right.
If it's not high enough, I'll take a
go on then.
A flash of genius to go with it.
Go on then. Let's see how I can get.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know how to actually add it. It should just be a straight +5.
So 29.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. All right. So you discern that the center obelisk isn't. It's probably got nothing to do with channeling power, it feels much more like it's a prison.
Okay, so thinking that it's a prison, are we standing in a prison?
No, and you're the only person on the inside.
Where's the mage?
He's on the inside with you. He's inside the circle of standing stones.
Okay, so he's on the inside with the big one, and then all the other ones are on the outside.
Yeah, so you've got like the big one, and then a circle of small ones on the outside. And it's you feel like the whole thing essentially is like a container or a prison.
Okay, so Doc's gonna have a really good look at this obelisk, and then he's gonna kind of walk over, and he's gonna lean into Snack's ear. Snack, 'tis prison.
I knew there was bullshit.
There's always bullshit. It's
You tell chef.
Gonna casually walk over to Chef and just like, I don't know, just put a hand around him and be like, it's a prison.
Is it empty? Or is it occupied?
I don't know.
Well, it's got a wizard in it.
Can he walk out of the circle?
He's the prisoner?
Maybe you
No.
ask.
Is he imprisoned or is there something else?
Tell him to leave. Find out.
How about we just discuss who's going to touch which pillar just down the side here a little bit. Do you come with us?
But are there markings on the outside of the standing stones?
Each standing stone does have runes on it. Yep.
Can I ask them to come over to the back of one of the standing stones and explain this thing to me here? So what's this mean? I want to know what this means.
You do not need to know what it means. You are obviously not a mage. Just line up around it and touch it, and we will channel the magic.
Is Doc able to leave?
Seems to be able to.
Can
So
I?
You don't want... Come over here.
Can I try and
Yeah.
persuade him to move?
Well, I mean, he's come over towards the standing stones where you're standing. What is the problem? Simply line up around. It is not a difficult ask, and I will. You help me, and I will help you. You know, just line up around the stones and just touch one, and I will cast the spell and channel the magic, and we will empower the mages of the world. That is a good thing, yes. Come on, you surely you must want to help.
It's not necessarily a good thing. Happy to help. Listen.
Oh, brilliant! Then line up around the stones.
Listen.
That's fine.
All cards on the table. Happy to help, but don't want to get stuck in a prison. And if we help, like, I don't know if our essences are going to get channeled into the other mages because, let's be honest, we're kind of like a big deal. And I just want to make sure. And
No harm will come to you.
yes.
Yes, I'm saying no harm will come to you. You just need to activate the pillars, and the spell will work. It's quite simple. You don't need to.
Are you stuck here?
I don't know what you mean. I'd like to channel the magic.
If this is a prison, is it a prison for you or for something else?
What is prison? It is a channeling stone.
So you say. The other thing is, if you're imprisoned here, I'm not necessarily, averse to releasing you because,
Well, then, why don't you just stand around and touch all the stones for me then? Whatever effect will happen is great. It will be awesome.
So it'll be terrifying.
No, you're sorry. No, no.
No,
You are a big deal. You are not afraid, surely.
well, awesome is great and terrifying.
It would be just average.
That doesn't sound very interesting.
Oh, it'll be awesomely average.
Terrifyingly average.
Slightly above averagely not awesome.
That's a strange qualification. Are you trying to let something out or let you out of this?
I want to channel the magic into and channel the powers into all the mages of the world.
Yeah, that's not what this is.
Oh. What makes you say that?
Him? And point to Doc.
And Doc will raise his hand.
Oh. Oh, what is it then? A prison. Fine, it's prison. Channel the stones and help me get out of here. I got stuck. I did not mean to trick you, but everybody else seems to be lying around here. I just thought I'd join in.
Well, that's the thing. We're not disinclined to be physicians, but it's usually and we do want your help finding our frost giant friend. Well, not friend. Finding our frost giant. Everybody you know how this place works. Everybody wants something for something. Obviously, you want out. That's why that's how you're going to help. Because
Yes.
if you're then help, obviously.
Obviously. If you say obvious, then yes, it must be. But I will accept it. Yes, I'd like to get out of this thinking prison. I've said it now. Look, I want to get out.
Who put you here?
Mephistopheles, bastard.
Zariel's boss. Excellent.
Missed who to fees?
Actually, it wasn't. It was actually fine. It was Bell.
Which one's Bell?
He's the maker.
Oh, Soul Trapper. Dude, dang.
So some big wigs put you in the prison. What did you do?
Well, it's what I said he was ugly.
No, there's got to be more to it than just calling them ugly.
At this point, Doc is kind of bent over laughing at the fact that you called him ugly.
He is ugly. He's got a big pointy head and everything. It's like somebody as ugly as you doesn't deserve to be the boss.
What's intriguing is that he put you in here instead of turning you into a coin.
Well, yes. It's
So
because I am a wizard of great power, and he was afraid that I might blow up the coin factory with my superior magic.
I'm guessing it's more that he just wanted to punish you for a lot longer.
Oh. Yes, well, he did tell me that I could solve the riddle of these fucking runes, and I still can't, so you might be right.
Because you can only solve it from the outside, and you can't do it by yourself.
Yes.
Right. People in power around here kind of gets.
That's what I thought.
But I imagine it has that so they get into power too.
That's what I told his concubine. Oh, yes. I might have called her ugly too. And stupid. And smelly.
His concubine.
Yes. His favorite. I said she looked like the rear end of a goat that had been sacrificed to a slug.
Does this concubine have a name?
I just call her bitch.
Does she
I
have a
think that might have been part of the problem.
very much.
Yes.
Oh,
I think her real name is Bitchy Bitchy Witchy Woo Woo, but I did not want to say that.
what does she look like?
But to be perfectly honest, she looks like if you get a goat and a slug and you mash the two together and then smear them into like a pile of goo and then kind of make a pointy face thing, she looks a bit like that. Well, that's what I told her anyway. I don't know why she got upset. I thought it was a bit of a compliment because she's way worse than that. If you imagine you have like what is the word? An ugly tree, and you are born on the ugly tree. Well, she hit every single branch on the way down.
I can't
I
imagine.
do not. I don't know why she was offended. It's well, you know. But anyway, I've ended up here.
Okay, so if we touch these, I'm worried that we're going to get stuck here in your place.
Oh, nothing like that will happen.
Or worse, get stuck here with you.
Definitely not. That would be horrible.
Yeah, because then we'd all be in here with no way out.
Well, that would suck. No, I'm pretty sure that if you just touch the stones on the outside and they go blah 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 with my chanty stuff, I'll break it and we get out. 100%, definitely, maybe certain.
Doc, what's your take on this?
So Doc's gonna do a quick circle around and just kind of read all the runes all the way around on the stones and come back to the obelisk and just double check and just make sure that he's saying is correct.
Yeah, you don't know. You yeah, you're not sure. You're not 100% sure that's going to work. I mean, it's definitely going to do something. You certainly don't think it will imprison you. But you're also not 100 convinced that that is the way to break the prison.
I cannot tell. Maybe it's time for a leap of faith.
Okay.
So which school? Talking to Mage Hand, which I have no idea about schools of magic. I don't have Arcana. What type of magic is a Mage Hand? Because I can do that as much as I want.
You do not need to be able to cast magic. You just need to touch it.
Does a certain person need, or just a person, just a body?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. Reach out and touch one
Are you touching any particular school, or are you touching it at random?
at random.
Okay. Is anybody touching any specific school?
Alteration?
Alteration. There isn't one. Like transmutation?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think Doc will wander around and he will probably have a look for probably a necromancy one.
Okay. Yeah, there is one.
Yeah.
Yep. So transmutation and necromancy. Right. So the other guys kind of all go around. You, Snack, have no idea which one you're touching.
Nope.
Okay.
At random.
Mage
At
Hand.
random.
Conjuration? Conjuration.
Conjuration?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you can cast that. You can stand on that one. Yep.
Well, Mage Hand's a conjuration. I figure if I got some kind of thing, maybe it'll
Alright.
maybe it'll help attune to it or something. I don't know.
All right. No
What
worries.
happens?
Okay, so everybody kind of goes around and touches one of the stones, and you get the rest of the crew, and you each touch one of them, and he starts like chanting and casting a spell, and as he does, bolts of kind of lightning kind of crackle around the top of the standing stones, and then sort of like crackle, and they get faster and faster and faster until there is a continuous circle of lightning going around the top. And from each standing stone, when the lightning is hitting them, it all arcs into the center of the stone, and there is a massive flash as you are all blown backwards away from the stones. You
Yes.
all take 22 points of lightning damage.
Jesus.
There's no save, I take it?
Nope.
Darn it.
Okay. So, yeah, as you land, next to you appears this small creature.
Oh. Cool.
Just kind of looks at you.
Hi.
Yeah. Doc, you take 30 points of necrotic damage.
No save.
No save.
Ow.
You all did it voluntarily. Snack, roll a d6.
Fudge. Okay.
Okay. As you kind of you're blown backwards and you sit, you kind of land down. You look up and you can see 5 blue pigeons just kind of circling around the top of your head. You know the cartoons when you kind of get knocked out and you've got the birds going tweet 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 around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's happening to you.
Oh my word.
Like from that movie.
Reaches out to try and touch them.
Yeah, you just kind of flap your hands, but your hands seem to kind of go through them, but they still just continue to kind of float around above your head.
Like Roger Rabbit.
Ugh.
A tweeting bird.
Does Zircon touch one?
Yeah, Zircon touches one, and his he's touching the abjuration one, and his armor just gets kind of shinier and buffed. So he has a temporary bonus to his armor class. Fluffy the chicken was touching one, but she's now completely fried.
No!
Dingus seems to be he stands up and he just kind of he just seems to be just really confused. He's kind of wandering around in random, and he picks up a rock and he bangs it on his head, and then sits down. Who else was there? We got Lulu. Okay, Lulu's eyes kind of get really sort of glowy.
Ooh.
And let's say he came up. Oh no, sorry, not Alan. Several magic missiles slammed into Knock Alan, and he's kind of lying on the floor, looking quite badly beaten up.
Oh
I
my.
think that was everybody. Oh, and Key was there as well, and she is now bright blue.
Smurf-tastic.
Okay, not Alan. Hit by mistake.
You might want to check if he's alive.
Not Alan is still alive. Yeah.
Can I cast? I'm assuming. So what is it? It's just 2 people, isn't it? that are out of health?
Not Alan is pretty badly wounded, but I mean, he's alive.
How's Doc looking?
Doc's seen much better days.
I will cast Cure Wounds twice.
Oh, hold on. Doc, let Doc take care of this. And Doc is going to pull from his little bag a little tube that mounts up on his shoulder, and he's going to load into it 10 little green syringes. And he is going to cast Aura of Vitality. And then every 6 seconds he is going to fire off a little syringe at someone who's injured.
That's so cool. Okay.
So he is going to fire off 2 syringes to each of you.
Oh, right, because we took damage as well, didn't we?
Yeah,
Totally
everybody took
forgot.
22.
So I
This
don't know if
little
I don't know if
machine
someone wants to roll these as we go. So over the next minute, he's going to fire off 10 of them.
Right. There you go, there's 10.
What?
Cool. So he's going to fire off the first 2 to... first 4, 2 of you each.
So,
And then he's
Snack,
going to...
Snack, you get 16. Medris, you get 15.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
a couple at not Alan. He
Okay.
was quite badly hurt, wasn't he?
Yeah, he gets back 15.
Who else was unconscious?
You were hurt, and Lulu was a bit hurt.
Fluffy's gone, isn't he?
Fluffy's cooked. Smells delicious.
I'll fire basically 2 off to everyone who's injured, and however many left, I'll pump into myself.
All right. Well, why don't you take the last lot, which will be 11, 15 for you.
Roger.
Okay.
Tell Dave, may not be the time, but at least if you eat Fluffy, then Fluffy will always be with you.
And now Alan says, "Till you poop."
We're all thinking it.
And yes, that is a Jeffrey Dahmer reason for giving Dingus, but why not?
So how's Dingus? I guess he's confused.
Yeah, he's standing on his head.
I guess if you chop up Fluffy, we can just kind of convince him that Lulu is Fluffy.
What?
He confused Lulu for Fluffy before.
Yeah.
So if he asks what happened, didn't you have a goldfish as a child that lived a long time?
Oh, what?
A goldfish.
What's
Or
a
a guinea
goldfish?
pig.
What's a guinea pig?
A little rodent type pet that
No.
lived for longer than it otherwise should have. And your parents just kept swapping it out for new ones every time it died to avoid upsetting you.
What parents?
No, I couldn't possibly. Just. Okay, so looking
I don't even
around
know
for the mage, what's happening with him?
I don't even know who my parents are.
He says, he looks at you and says, "Bugger, didn't work."
What was it meant to do?
Well, it's supposed to let me out, wasn't it?
Ah.
What did it do?
Thought that worked. Well, didn't do a lot. Look, I'll tell you what. Look, let's have a new deal, right? Right. If you go and ask Mistopheles to, Bell, in fact, if you go and ask Bell to let me out, then and persuade him to let me out, then I'll tell you what you need to know. How's that for a deal?
Well, you see, now I don't trust you. Like, the level of trust I had for you before was pretty low. And you've just lied to us again. We've all taken quite a bit of a hit from the lightning from your lie. So not really in the mood for trusting you further.
What's this little mechanical fella doing?
It seems to be following you around. It's like whenever you move somewhere, it's right on your heels. Just looking up at you.
Do you have a name, little one?
Shrugs.
Would you like a name?
Shrugs.
Is it going to stay with Chef or is it going to disappear?
I don't know.
Shrugs.
All right. I shrug.
He's so cute.
Because they're from a mechanical dimension, aren't they?
Yeah.
Doc, have you seen this before?
Looks like Boris.
Is there some kind of roll I can make to try and identify what the thing is?
Sure. Investigation.
Sure.
Okay. Did I show you the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Have I heard of these in Metropolis?
yes, sort of vaguely.
Don't know the name, the basic species name.
Yeah, it's essentially it's a modron.
Type of modron, which is like a mechanical thing.
Mechanical thing that comes from the plane of mechanical things.
Right. So this is itty bitty modron.
Itty bitty modron. Yeah. They come from. Yeah, you thought they come from like Mechanicus, the essentially the plane of eternally revolving gears.
Very efficient there, I imagine.
Yeah. Or the plane of law.
Your hands are so cold.
Adorable. Oh. Needs a name.
So cold.
So, how about it then? Says the wizard.
Can I?
Right, you just need to go. Look. Just go to the mirror of Mistopheles, right, and just have a chat with Bell and ask him to let me out. It seems pretty easy. It's not much to ask. I'm no harm come to you. Hey, would I lie to you?
Again, yes.
Maybe you tell us what we need to know, and we don't kill you.
Well, no need to be like that. I've been more than fair and honest and open with you all the way through this.
Honest.
And now you're getting antsy.
Honest.
Well, as honest as anybody is. What? Well, they were only white lies.
That's still a lie.
I couldn't trust you.
In a place like this, you need to be as honest as the terms of the deal require, right? But if you can't, but if you can't be honest in making the terms, then the terms aren't going to be in your favor.
Sure. Looks slightly confused.
Excellent.
How about,
Anyway, just how about you go ask her, and I'll tell you what you need to know. That seems fair.
how about you tell us what we need to know?
How about you help me out first?
How about we tried and got hurt? Now,
Well, that's not exactly my fault, is it?
Yes. You activated it.
Oh, I didn't know I was going to do that. You can't blame me for like ignorance.
But you're supposed to be the smartest one here.
Yeah,
And you're ignorant.
blame me for your ignorance then.
Although
I
I
was just
suppose,
trying to help.
I suppose that's why he's still trapped in here.
maybe if we don't help, he will always be trapped in here.
Oh no, you got to help now. We had a deal, didn't we?
No. The deal is you tell us, we help you.
No, you got to help me, and then I was going to tell you that was the deal. Help me get out of here, and I'll tell you what you need to know.
And Doc will just turn around and just start walking away.
Oh,
And
don't go.
over his shoulder, he yell, "Not helping."
Okay. Oh, come on.
Okay. Did you not notice that our abyssal chicken is cooked? So we don't have enough people to do this anyway.
I've done you a favour, haven't I? You don't have to touch stones again. We know that one ain't going to work. Just go to the mirror of Mistopheles, right, and ask Belle to let me out. Or,
Just.
Yeah, I just tell him it wasn't my fault, and she's ugly anyway. And I was just telling the truth.
So where
I'm sure he'll understand.
where is this mirror of Mistopheles?
Oh, it's that way.
Everything's that way. Excellent.
Yes, you go to Endo Street and you turn left.
That's it. Yeah, that way. Yeah. When it says that way, you now have a fair idea that it is that way. Of course, as you know how things work in here.
It is that way, yes.
Snack's gonna turn around and start following Doc. And just...
Oh, don't go! Oh, we were having such fun.
How do we get to the mirror of Mistopheles if we don't go?
Oh, yeah, all right, go that way then. But come back soon, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Promise.
We would need to know everything.
Yeah, I'll tell you everything that I can tell you about finding the thing that you want to find. Well, like I said, I know a man who can.
Where's the man?
Well, go and get me out of here, and I'll tell you.
Well, who is the man?
Well, if I tell you that, you'll know where he is.
No,
How
we just
we-
know his name. And even if we went over there and looked through the doohickey that showed us you, it would just show us where he is, not how to get there.
But that would show us how to get there.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it did, because it got us here.
Because he was that way. So, we would
Because
need
if
to know the name and all the information.
Because if you know what you're looking for, you're going to find it by going that way. If you don't know you're looking for it, you'll still find things, but you don't know you're looking for them, and you don't know you're going to find them. You'll just find them. But if you know what you're looking for, you can get to it eventually. Does that make sense?
It does. I feel like we have proven ourselves worthy of trusting you. In order for us to now trust you, we would need that information. Otherwise, I don't think I can help someone I don't trust.
Well,
I would
So,
need a name of the person.
yeah, I mean, if we can't have trust, then, well, honestly, you're just another landmark.
Oh, okay, all right. You got me there, right? Right, it's fairly obvious, right? So, I will go. I will point you towards the bloke who knows where he is, and he's a wizard called Mordenkainen.
He sent us to you.
What? Shit.
So again, you're lying.
Nah.
Mm. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the war machine. I don't trust this. I've been bitten too many times. And Snack's gonna just leave.
Okay. Okay. You head back to the war machine. Anybody else going, or everybody else going?
So Doc is gonna walk back up to this wizard. You what is your name?
I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. It's Uberlax.
Where are you from?
Around here. Can't remember. Roll investigation.
And happy to pump a flash of genius on that as well.
That's fine. So you look at him as you're now examining him, and you sort of just catch a glimpse through the disguise,
Ooh.
Aha!
and you see standing before you is this character.
Ha! He looks mean.
Yeah, I'm from Waterdeep.
I think you are the smelliest mage I have ever met.
Well, that needs to be rude, but yeah, it might be true.
Well, he's not. I imagine he can't shower very well stuck in this place.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'd like a
But-
shower.
So I will, at that point, cast prestidigitation
Mhm.
on him to start cleaning the soil from his clothes, which obviously do not exist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the illusionary self around him sort of breaks at that point. And he's standing before you. You can see his true form as he stands before you. He looks down and goes, "Oh, bugger."
And Doc will just shake his head and just turn and just walk away towards the war machine.
Okay. Let
And
me
just-
out, he says as he charges after you, and he kind of like hammers on the space in between the obelisks. Like hammering, you can see that like these sort of fractures kind of appear as like he's hitting a force field, and it's showing where the field is. As he's raging against, he's come back here, let me out, you horrible little, and just ranting and raving as you head back away to the war machine.
So, I'm still not averse to helping you.
Oh, what?
I don't care who you are. People help people do things.
Yeah, all right.
So why are you actually here?
Well, I told you. Because
You told
I told you because I stole his treasure, didn't I?
you stole his treasure. What treasure did you steal?
His pet chicken. No, his socks. Yeah, I stole his socks.
Why would you steal someone's? You don't even wear socks.
Well, I had a pair and I lost one.
Do you even have? You got a loincloth and like bracelets or armbands? I don't know what you want to call them.
No, it wasn't socks. Yeah, I picked a fight with his dog.
Do you actually know why you're here?
Yeah, I told you.
You told us a whole
I
bunch.
told you the first time. I stole his ice cream. That's right. Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah. I was an innocent passerby, and he picked on me.
You know, I think of all my travels in this place, there's only one person that I've met that's innocent, and it's not you.
Yeah, I'm innocent.
Which is why you're important enough to be put into a prison like this.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I ripped his t-shirt. That's right. Yeah, very important.
Well, you're not turned into a coin, so you're useful for something.
Yeah, I'm very useful. I'm brilliant. I'm a wizard.
We gather that.
Yeah,
He said he was a mage.
Oh. That's right. Yeah, I'm a bard.
He's a bad liar.
Oh, no, I thought I was very good at it.
Not really.
Just go ask Mr. Bell and let me out. Go on, and then we'll have a deal. You can trust me. My word's my bond.
How many people have you told that to out of interest?
No one alive.
That's why you're still here.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, go on, help me get out then. I'll make it worth your while.
What would you do?
I'll tell you how to find what are you looking for.
You're a mage of no renown, are you?
Yeah, I'm a cleric. Yeah, wizard. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, wizard. I'm a wizard. Yeah, that's right. I'm a wizard. I can do all sorts of wizardy things. I can do prestidigitation and all those other major spells. I can cast wishes. I'll give you grant your wish to get me out. Make you wealthy beyond all imagining. I will. I can do that. Yeah, because I'm such a powerful mage. I can grant wishes. Yeah.
I know, I can imagine quite a lot.
Go on. Would I lie to you?
Yes.
Oh. No. You can trust me.
I know you'd lie to us. I'm just not sure if you're capable of telling us the truth.
Yeah, I can tell the truth.
Oh, that could be a lie.
No, I'm not.
That would be a lie too, then.
I don't tell lies.
That's a lie.
Oh, come on. Let me out. I'll be your friend.
I'm intrigued as why. I'm vaguely interested. I was more interested before, and I'm just vaguely interested as why you're still in here. But so far, you're about as useful as Dingus. And really,
And as you say that, you see Dingus walk off a cliff.
I'm not particularly concerned. We picked him up for a laugh and partial disguise, which didn't really work out at all.
So,
You tell us to go to a place. Is it actually going to be used? You tell us to go to this place. Is it actually going to get you out?
yes.
So you're
no.
telling us to go find the Mirror of Mistopheles.
Yeah, and ask Bill to let me out. And that'll work. Guaranteed. That'll work every time. He's a soft touch. He probably won't even ask you for anything.
So you're telling us this, knowing that if something happens to us, you're going to stay here.
Yeah, but if nothing happens to you, I'll get out.
So you only get out if what you're telling us is genuine.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, no.
You want to revise your story a bit?
Which bit? I thought it was all true.
The bit you're telling us to do. Because if you're telling us the wrong thing, we aren't going to be letting you out.
Yeah, no, that bit's right.
It won't
Yeah,
work.
yeah. Go to the mirror and ask Bell to let me out, and he will. Just let me out because you've asked nicely or badly. I don't know. Guaranteed, gonna work, 100%. What could go wrong?
A lot of things.
No, you'll be fine. I'll be your friend. I'll make you rich. I'll cast a wish for you. I wish you to be everything you want. I can do that because I'm a powerful wizard.
Great.
Derek. Bard.
I'm going to go back to the war machine. You don't go anywhere.
I'm gonna.
That should be a wisdom save for vicious mockery.
Possibly should.
God.
All right. Okay, so you head back towards the war machine, having left the Wizard of No Renown, and that seemed like a good place to call it.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think he's locked up because he's chaotic.
Quite possibly.
I don't know. The big bad of the big bad place locked him up for a reason, you'd think.
Yeah, he brings disorder.
Okay, I'll wrap the stream up. Thank you to everyone for watching. Again, welcome, Ryan. I hope you had fun tonight. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.